And welcome back to the TechCraft server. Okay, last episode I got this tank put together, and as you can see, there's quite a bit of lava in here, because if you'll recall, this tank goes as far underground as it is above ground. And if I right-click on it, there is 6,175 buckets of lava in there. Absolutely epic. Fantastic. However, there is a little bit of a problem in that the system in here has run out of power, because so far up until now it's been rigged to pump lava from this tank, this Buildcraft tank, into the geothermal generator, which charges the MFSU. And right now the MFSU is really low. It's getting night, the solars aren't working anymore, and of course that means there isn't enough power to run the electrical engines to provide juice over here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to start these magmatic engines up, because they all each have 4 buckets of lava in them, and that'll keep the system going for a little while, and this magma crucible will continue to crack netherrack for lava. And that's all fine and dandy, but that's not the ultimate solution. Now, with some help with FPS Master 91, FPS Master 91, yes, I'm sorry, I keep messing up the name. We've got this nice little basement dug out here. So, what I propose to do here is to dig over here to where the tank is, and then get down below it. Because if you'll recall, I put a valve in the bottom. Let's get some torches in here. Just dig over here and find that valve in the bottom center. Let's get some power into my drill. There. There we are. There it is. All right, here we go. Now, let's see, I've got some more liquiduct. I'm going to end up having to make a bunch more of this, I know, but this will do for the moment. And this will pump lava, this will pipe lava out of the tank. And into this little basement area here. And let's just run it straight. Alright, now right up there, that is the geothermal generator. Yeah. We need to get this, I think first priority is going to be to get this liquiduct up to that, so that the system can have some power again. Just exactly enough liquiduct. Alright, now let's see, I need to whack this end with a wrench. I believe it would help if I would put the jetpack on and be able to get up there. No. I need to whack this end. And then I believe I need a redstone signal. Let's see, do I have any levers? Yes. There we go. We now have lava going into the geothermal. and it will generate the power we need, because I need to get some more of this liquid duct made. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start one of these. And also what I'm going to do is, I think maybe just right down along this wall, or maybe, no, along this wall, I think, with the glass fiber cable going up topside to connect with the MFSU. What I'm thinking is along here, I have a bank of geothermal generators. And then up here, I have a place where eventually there will be a line of MFSUs, so that the system will hold all the power anybody could ever possibly hope for. And in the doing of this, okay, this can now come down. Okay, and we take this out. That redstone engine can come out, and this lever can come off. And I can pick up this. Oh, well, you little... Here, taste the saber. All right, very good. And now when this pipe gets drained out, then I'll go ahead and take that down. Take that piece, that vertical piece down, and connect it over here to this, so that this system can also supply the magnetic engines. And then the piping that comes from the magma crucible can be taken out. And the magma crucible, while still a useful piece of equipment, and we will keep it around and use it, we will not need to use it to crack netherrack into lava anymore. Let's see, how are we doing out here now? Okay, we have a bit of a drain going on because the electrical engine is running, and this equipment here is burning some power. We were a little short on silver and gold, so I got some more in there. Alright, let's see, let's go ahead and do something about patching that hole. Honestly, you know, I could probably put another couple of geothermals along here. Have like 3 of them up here. Don't need that sign anymore either. That's an idea. 3 geothermals up here should be more than enough to keep this sucker powered, regardless of how many of those are going. So I think I'm going to get on that. I'm going to go ahead and get, say, all right, go ahead and leave this pipe there. I'm going to get at least 2 more geothermal generators built and get them hooked in. And then after that, we'll see about getting more built downstairs. But for the meantime, let's see. To build a generator, I know I'm going to need a furnace for each one. I'm just going to build 3 more generators right now. Alright, we've got some tin. Hey, you know what we don't have? Very much copper wire. I'm going to have to go harvesting rubber again. Alright, 3 batteries. And I know there's more refined iron over here, because I refined a whole stack of it earlier. Alright, so we've got the batteries and the furnaces. Machine blocks, we have 3 generators. And now to make a geothermal, generator is the first step. Geothermal generator, we need some glass, we need some empty cells, refined iron, and a generator. Okay, empty cells, 10. Okay, 10 will get me 16 empty cells. Let's see if we have any around here already. Probably not, but I thought it might be possible. No, we don't. Okay, I'll just make up some empty cells then. 1 set of empty cells will be more than enough for the time being. Alright, some glass. And generators, and what else? Some refined iron. Alrighty. Alright, let's get these suckers hooked up. There's 4 geothermal generators. And let's have a look down here. Alright, you know what? This is going to waste a bit of lava, but I don't care. Oh, wait a minute. How about if you use the right tool? Alright, we've got some liquid duct. 2 pieces of it anyway. It looks like it'll be just enough. Now I believe I need to whack this with a wrench. Like so. I can get a good aim on it. I need to whack them again. Let me get something to stand on here. This floating around is cool, but it's sometimes a little inconvenient. Kind of hard to do things when you have to hold the space bar to stay flying. Alright, now whack that. And that one. And that one. Alright, that should be taking care of that. All 4 geothermals should now be running. Well, they will when we hook the power line up to it. Let's see. I know for a fact that there is still a bit of glass fiber cable around here somewhere. Here we are. Alright, hook up the glass fiber for these babies. Oh, this one is in a bad place. Alright, we'll just take this one down. Having 3 of these babies going for the time being should be more than enough to charge this thing even with an electrical engine running. And absolutely certain we've got enough lava to do it. Alright, so go ahead and throw this geothermal down here. And what I'll probably do is maybe move this line back a block and then have it go down and come along underneath the geothermals to supply them with lava. That will probably be good. Meantime, we've got a whole lot more power. And that's good, because among other matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and start the second one of these and see what that's doing for the power drain up here. Looks like it's at least holding its own. With 3 okay, it's losing power a little bit. With 3 geothermals, it's losing a little bit of power with having 2 of those running. I need to charge at least one of these redstone energy cells. It's almost flat, and right now the redstone energy cells is what's powering the pump, the lava pump in the nether. And because there's no power at it right now, that thing is just sitting still flat, not doing anything. All right, furnaces are done. All right, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to make a cut here. I'm going to make a bunch more of these geothermal generators, get them set up, and kind of take some time here and let this thing charge so I can get the lava delivery system running again. And I'll be back. All right, things are looking pretty good. I've got 5 geothermals in position down here. I haven't run the plumbing to them yet, but that'll happen soon. Meanwhile, the MFSU got down to where it was pretty low on power. It's charging now because I turned one of those electrical engines off. This one is still running so that I can provide enough power to charge this thing quickly. As soon as this is charged, I'm going to shut that electrical engine off. I'll leave the magmatics going as long as this stuff needs power, which it does. I'm making up more glass because I'm going to have to make up some harden. I'm going to need glass for things later. And that also reminds me, I need to make up more hardened glass, which we don't have the machinery in this room to do that. I'm going to have to get some in here. Let's see. Oh, it did occur to me. I had an extra magmatic engine in my inventory from something. Oh, that's right, from what I originally started using in the nether. I'm just going to pop that sucker right down here, whack it with a hammer to turn it the right way. And that will provide a grand total. Let's see, these things are putting out how much? 4 Minecraft joules per tick. Okay, so there's 5 of them now. That's 20 Minecraft joules per tick. That should be enough to run anything over there easily. And I've got the electrical engine going to provide a little extra MJ to charge that sucker up with. And let's see, let's go ahead and get some plumbing worked out for these guys. Gonna want to run it under them. Alright, I've got 13 pieces of liquiduct here. That should just nicely be enough. Let's see. No, that's not the one that needs to be wrenched. One here. And I'm just going to run it down like so. And now wrench this to connect to that. And now I just need to run some power from these up topside. Hello. And how am I going to do that? I don't want to use my access way. Well, I guess I'm going to end up cutting a hole in the wall here. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way to do that. I don't think that, I don't think that's going to be too big of a problem, because I figure this building's going to have to be expanded back this way to enclose at least this part, and I don't know whether we need to enclose the tank or not, but we'll see. Okay, so Got 9 glass fiber. That's probably not going to be enough. As a matter of fact, I know it isn't. Whoa. No. We do not want that connecting to a copper cable. That would blow the bat box all to pieces. At least I would think so. I'm going to have to run it over there. Alright, I'll run it up and over and across. And yes, I'm going to need more. Okay, glass fiber cable. Oh, for crying out loud. There it is. Alright, and if I use silver and a diamond, I'll get 6 instead of 4. Okay. Got some silver, got some glass. Let's see. Okay, I need to go dig up diamond. Alright, there we go. 4 diamonds should easily be enough. And again, I know this is more than I'm going to need, but I know I'm going to need more later. Access way there. Alright. And now given the power line, that one's active, and so it's this one, and this one, and this one, and now they're all live. At 20 EU per tick, we now have 8 geothermals providing power. That's 160 EU per tick being generated. And this thing is now charging at a really good rate. All right. So, with all this power being produced, our MFSU is charging very nicely, very quickly. It does occur to me that I probably need to work out some kind of a means with which to shut these things off when there is no demand for... Oh, that's right. I forgot. Geothermal generators are smart. When there is no demand for power, they shut down. Okay, good. So let's see. Let's check on our energy cell. Fully charged. All right. So I'm going to take this other one, which is completely flat, and hook it up to charge, which it's doing so very nicely. And we're going to take shift wrench. I'm going to take this full one, head over into the nether, and get the lava delivery system going again. Because right now, it's not. And at the rate we're using lava, that's not good. Okay. Alrighty, let's have a look here. Okay, first thing, let's pop this thing in place. Transposer is charging up. We've got 6 cans in here. We have 62 in the transposer. And I need to go ahead and start that going again. Yeah, the Nether is definitely looking different these days. We are definitely having a serious effect. There's basically this pump here is extracting source blocks of lava at random from the topmost level of lava underneath of it for a radius of within a radius of about 45 blocks in all directions. And then when it clears all of them in one level, it goes down a level and starts doing it again. And the result is going to be a 90 block diameter area in which there is a lot less lava than there was. And then when that's done, I'll move this platform probably over that way. I think it's over that way. There's a good sized large ocean where we can pump out a lot more lava. Okay, we've got lava cans coming in here fast. This thing is producing good. I do wonder what happened though, because when I logged off last night, there was a stack plus about 50 something of cans, and now a good 45 of them are gone. Alright, let's head back to the overworld and have a look at the receiving end of the lava. Of course, I left this turned off. Alright, we've got lava cans building up in here. We've got how much lava? 5,800 buckets. Let's turn that on. This has power and is ready to receive lava cans, which are on the way in now. And yes, I moved the lava delivery pipe to the center valve on the top because I think that looks cool. Just pure and simple, I think it looks cool. Excellent. So now we've got more lava being delivered in. Granted, there's a lot going on right now because those geothermals are all running hot and heavy. But once this MFSU is fully charged, and actually I think I can shut that down right now. We can just generate power with lava power. This thing is still charging at a good rate even though there's machines here running. Okay, pulverizer's finished. Powered furnace has gravel in it? Oh, that's right. Because sometimes a byproduct of pulverizing cobble is gravel. Okay, I'm just going to throw a little bit more in there. Yeah, we need more glass in there anyway. Alright. That'll work. Now, this thing. Let's see. Okay, there's no more netherrack in there, so let's go ahead and take this magma crucible down. We don't need that there anymore. And now I have to put a little bit of that back. And wrench it. There. Alright, that's good. Now, let's see if that can come out of there. And this doesn't have to be there anymore. As a matter of fact, let me put something down here temporarily. I'll have to get some more basalt pavers in here, but for right now, I just need something to stand on. And I'm going to take those off of there because they're not needed anymore. And I'll just get some planks to put in here and fill this hole with. Alright, let's go ahead and do that now. Oh, I already had some. Derp. Alright, now, energy conduits. Very nice. And I'm going to leave that conduit along there like that because even if there's no machines along here to hook up to it, it's a great way to just connect up an energy cell for recharging. I like that. Right, how is the MFSU doing? 2 million EU and counting. Very good. Hello. Okay, maybe that's not the greatest access way. Still draining lava, but that's to be expected. And this will get faster as the redstone engine heats up. Alright, very good. Let's see, we'll go ahead and put some planks in here for the time being. I guess I can't put it in there. Alright. Alright. I'm going to let this thing go for a while and see how we do with charging and get this MFSU fully charged. And check back in a bit. Alright, here we are. The MFSU is nearly full. Just about there. And here we go. It is now full. Geothermals are now off. Excuse me. These are supposed to be off. I got them switched off. Okay, I'm going to have to work on my... there's something wrong with the red ally wire back there. Oh, I got it. I got covers back there. I was trying to make it look better. Okay. Alright, that's an easy fix. Now take care of that a little bit off camera. This sucker is full, so I'm going to have to take that down. And very shortly the magmatics will not be running. I'll fix that. And we have, let's see, look down here. 5 geothermals down here, 3 up there. Which are now providing plenty of power. And our tank is currently at 6,287, 88, 89 buckets of lava and increasing as this system continues to pump lava out of the nether. And as you can see, we've pretty much got a steady stream of lava going into the tank. And I think what I'm going to do here is I'm kind of thinking I'm going to hang out here long enough for this tank to go ahead and get full. And then I'm going to shut the lava pumping system down, because it doesn't have any kind of automatic cutoff just yet. And that's pretty much a wrap on power generation for the moment. Now later on, I am going to put at least 5 more MFSUs down in the basement, because we're going to need a lot of power when we get around to doing things with mass fabricators, excuse me, and so on. So that recycling and mass fabrication system is probably going to come into place sometime soon. And also, I'm going to be putting together a system with another tank like this to produce, handle, store, and distribute biomass. Also a very good power generation system, which will also make sure have a side effect of making certain we've got all the wood and logs we're ever going to need. In any event, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.